You stream layout? I think so. It's low-key making my computer lag, but that's okay. Got a solid laugh from the stream pic? I'm in a meeting, dude. Give me 1 second. Low quality. Let's see. Hold on. This. I have two different time frames. Check both. Go to this. I'm gonna go to this. So what's up, dudes? Oh shit, wait, I gotta use my camera before okay. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm talking about. How's everyone's morning? Your boy just woke up. I'm crisscross applesauce in my fucking chair right now. One second. Trying to send off some algo stuff to the boys. If I can find the correct screenshots. Unless I can't and I didn't send them via that. Hold on. Mother clucker, dude. I think it was this one. No, it wasn't this one. Was it this one? No. It was this one. This one. It was a pretty boring day. I haven't really looked. It looked like we fucking sold off nasty in the morning. Damn, fancy? That's what I'm saying. You're using the cam mic? Oh shit, am I? Oh, that's not good. Hold on.
Does it sound better now? Is it too loud? I could lower it. I feel like it's on max. Uh, this whole thing fucked up all my settings, so um, let me know if the mic's too loud. Um, it looks like it might be too sensitive, honestly. All of a sudden, arms got me bussin'. Arm like the fucking ticker. Surely not, 'cause nothing's going on with that ticker right now. Way better. No, you're way better, bro. Mhm. Mhm. A little low. All right. Boom. Raised. Better? Like it. I'll raise it some more. Boom. Boom. Um. Uh. Audio trash. And can we get a GAT check? Audio better? Can I get an audio better in chat, please? Yes, yes, yes. We good? We good? We good? All right, cool. That coffee was mad cold after waiting so long to drink it. Mm, 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 Um, dude, yesterday I went outside, right, for the first time in the whole day, I guess. Not in a while. I went out the day before, but I went out, ski mask on, hoodie on. It was dark outside, and then all of a sudden, just all my neighbors decided to come outside. Or everyone on my like in my area like decided to go walking too. So I was just like walking in the cold, massive black hoodie on, ski mask on, did not look good. Um, I've been seeing some of you guys posting on Twitter some good exposure analysis. I'm gonna make a appreciation post for that because some of you guys are really fucking learning this shit and putting the time in, and I really appreciate that because it's gonna be better for you. Giat ticker for me? Yeah, good audio now. Nice. CCTV borders fire, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just threw a little sum on. Ever listen to Ski Mask the Slump God? Have I ever? Of course, dude. Of course. Um, I'll play some right now. Actually. Oh, this is gonna be max volume. It's not gonna be cool. Can you hear that? Actually? No, you can't. Okay. Um, interesting to see what the fuck's going on. My whole computer's been lagging so bad. I'm listening to Shibuya right now. Dude, yesterday brought tears to my eyes, bro, seeing everyone collaborate together and working on things that work with the dashboard. I was like, dude, beautiful sight to see. everyone just collaborating, finding the fucking key to the market. It was awesome. That's how trading should be, man. Not this fucking this dude sucks type of shit that I see on Twitter all the time. Mm, 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 mm. Wyckoff. Wyckoff. Is that how you spell it? Hold on. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. I'm looking for this guy's book. Um, Lawrence. Fuck. Dude, what is that Homer Simpson gif? That shit's funny as fuck. Yeah, boy. Hola, hola, hola. Bro. Trying to find the originator of this fucking strategy, and it's getting on my nerves. Mm, mm, mm. Ugh. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, a little bit of a pumper. See this cluster right here? This is something I'd avoid. The clustering shit, I'd avoid that completely. I was even thinking about starting stream a little bit later because of how clustered all of these exposures are. But this is something I'd be like, okay, this is telling me not to trade today. That's the beauty of this stuff. To be honest, this is even a good opportunity for spreads in some cases where you would just slot in on either side of the large cluster. And then you would, because price probably won't move as much from this point, at least not for a while. And then once you start seeing exposures start to clear up, you can exit. Oh, by the way, D Sharp hit me up. Um, and he said early next week we'll do it. We'll do some classes on spreads. So for those of you waiting on that, there's your answer. Uh, not to trade today. I do not get it. Uh, you don't trade because of how clustered the exposures are. It makes for choppy price action, not good for anyone that's trading naked options. That's kind of my point there. You'll get chopped up. Um, damn, that's bright. Yeah, basically, any type of clustering of exposures creates choppy price action. More defined price action would be like one large bar here and a bunch of little ones. Otherwise, it's just fucking a bunch like this, no good. Don't be like me, totally looking for a entry point here. Don't be like me. Do as I say, not as I do. How many monitors do you have? Which ones are you rocking? I have like 10 monitors, just a wall of screens right here. No, I have two monitors here and one on the floor. I have one that's not connected. Um I so when we were like doing office stuff for Traderlink, I ended up moving some of my monitors over there and the ones like some of them from my house to over there and then, the ones here. I was like I probably won't be I trade from my like phone in all honesty. I only use monitors to watch like TV basically. So I don't really trade from my actual desk unless I'm streaming. Um, but yeah, so I'm only rocking two right now. Samsung Odyssey G7 or something. Let's see. Samsung Odyssey something. Samsung Samsung Odyssey G7. Yeah. Samsung Odyssey G7. Really good picture quality, all that. Fucking awesome. Um, large EOD move possible in your opinion? Right now, No. Right now, no. I don't see any moves happening. It is odd that Vaughn exposure is a little bit higher than normal, but other than that, don't really see anything. You now a certified streamer? Shit, maybe I should get the certified streamer tattoo. Teardrops. I'm going to. I see Los posting a lot. I fuck with that. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Oh, that's not good. Popped up fucking my task manager. On DDOI, there's a large position of sold puts at 5,300. That be any new key levels? If we get to that point, I would say yes, but it looks like we're kind of a long way from there. From where we currently are, 52.19, a little less than 100 points. Um, it'll definitely play a role once we get there, though. Not certified until he shakes some ass on stream. I might keep playing with me, see what happens. I might. I just might. Um. Oh no. I need to fucking buy a third computer now. Or I might just move the one from the office here. Cause this one, my 3090, my baby that I spent like 200% of the actual going price on. That shit's kicking the bucket now. I use it a lot though. Like I was playing some video games a lot back in the day, killing this shit. Um, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find a little bit of an entry here, seeing what's going on. Don't take anything right now. Actually, I might not do anything because honestly, I might have to execute from my phone if I do take anything. Mm, 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 mm. Might be a short stream if this shit keeps chopping like this. Yeah. we were messing around with the Apex AI. Or actually not even the Apex AI, but the designs of the modules. Hold on. Let me pull some shit up. Now, this isn't the exact color scheme or anything, but hold on. Mm, Hold on. Give me a second. Bro, this shit's lagging so bad. Um, I don't know how to like drag this shit over. Let's see. Never mind. Anyways, fucking, I guess I can't really visualize it. I don't know how to drag this shit over. But basically, what we're thinking about doing is making the bars more round and thinner. Changing the black backgrounds to like a lightish black. Maybe changing the color schemes of what calls and puts are. Trying to turn this shit into like an iPhone, like like a nicer design, I guess. Mhm. If anyone has any like design choices on the dashboard, put those up in the Discord and I'll report back. Ugh. Oh shit, I have a haircut tomorrow too, by the way, so I think no stream tomorrow. I forgot about that haircut. I made it like 2 months ago before I was actually streaming. So, might have to go do that, my boys. Oh, I gotta upload that video or the session from last night. Um, do you guys enjoy the open forum stuff? Like the fucking ask us any questions type of stuff? Or would you rather it be more structured? The thing with having it more structured though is it's kind of like a one and done thing, right? Like once we have a recorded session that like is about a certain topic, what's the point in doing it 10 more times live when you could just go back and watch the recording of that same topic being talked about? That's my only thing about having like structured lessons. If it's a new topic, sure, I can get that, but for the most part, once they're like done, it'll be like open forum stuff. And eventually all the topics will be covered and it'll just be open forum stuff. So if there's any specific topics on things that you want more in depth on, I can go back and look at the YouTube videos and they'll be titled and stuff. Actually, I'm working on thumbnails to make stuff more like easily like because I always find videos based on the thumbnails. I'm like, oh shit, I remember that thumbnail. When they're all just the Traderlink logo, it's kind of hard to decipher which is which. So I am trying to make some funny ass thumbnails that kind of relate to the topic that's being talked about. Um, it's great. It's great. Nice. Okay, it's good to know. 5250 on delta adjusted gex is having a notable positive, gamma then it disappears and it goes a little negative. Um, what would positive mean and what would negative mean for us given it's both above spot? Are you talking about net or split exposures? Because there is a difference. Talking about like something this is flipping negative. Need titles by topics discussed. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna probably start taking this stuff into different approaches, and I'll let you guys drill down as you will. Because initially I had started teaching uh the exposures in a way more complicated way than I really needed to. Going over what positive above spot, what negative below spot means, which is important, don't get me wrong, but the underlying focus is where the most exposure is and what's that going to do to spot price. Again, trying to make just stuff simple for you in general. If you want to go in and like actually understand why positive and negative above and below spot is important, number one, I think we have a video on that already. So it's one of the master classes too. So it's one of the core videos we give to people. Actually, it's probably right here. You just click this, and it's this right here. So if you want to know why, you just have to do that. Really, we have a bunch of. I think it was this video, day 4. Hit that, and the videos will come out. Um, can you show us yesterday's data before the sell-off? Where there any relevant signs? Yeah. So yesterday we actually went over that in class. Uh, the class at the end of the day. So when I upload that tonight or after this stream, you can rewatch that. It's only about like an hour long, maybe even less, because I think I started recording late. But it goes into that. We don't have like historical data on this, so I'd have to pull it up through Discord and search through the images. But in the class, we did that. So it'd be a lot easier just to view that, I guess. Actually, maybe I'll upload it right now. Hold on. Hang with me for a sec. I'll upload it right now. If my freaking computer is going to load stuff. Um, Zoom. Ported. This one, I think, or this one. This one. Yesterday's. Uh-oh. Download. Boom. Done. Okay. Upload. Uh, 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 uh. Oh shit. Missing some questions. 1 second. Oh, I keep seeing it switch positive to negative, wondering if that means anything. Honestly, it doesn't. It's not important enough to really mean much. from flipping positive to negative. It's just sometimes as price moves in a certain direction, the exposure of those options change or flip. Could be due to implied volatility types of or what's going on with implied volatility. For example, right now, I'd assume it's overall low based on the price action. Um, the overall low implied volatility could change different types of exposures. For example, shit like this happens where it goes from positive to negative to positive. Not really a huge telltale sign of anything happening though, if that's kind of more your question. I'd focus more around like waiting for like gamma exposure, for example, to clear up so you could start seeing some signs of actual magnet effects happening with the absolute strikes. They're flashing neon signs saying short now. Oh, you talking about yesterday? Yeah. Um, that was a good pickup actually by you. Let me upload this shit real quick. Hold on. Ooh, that's bright. Um, Actually, I hate putting my name and stuff. I'm just gonna put okay. Select playlist. Bro, she has so many playlists in here. Um, I'm not gonna put it on a playlist, I guess. Um, um, Alright, let me just make sure this is the right video too. Um, wow, that shit's fucking opens up massive. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Alright. 3 hours until the upload's finished. God damn. You could probably watch it in like shitty quality right now, but um bro, it's so boring. But you quit? Nah, man. Addiction is just dedication spelled incorrectly. Wait, do I even have a shirt on? Oh, I do. Would it be possible for a 5200 sell off at the end of the day? Um, Honestly, not likely. I'm saying that though with the intention of I'm not gonna put a trade regardless, even if it was likely, because this type of price action is not good. Again, guys, important part of being a successful trader is knowing when not to trade. You don't have to take a trade every single day to be profitable. Actually, you probably shouldn't be taking a trade every single day to be profitable. Um, so yeah, I would take it with that because I remember back in the day, she needs to trade. I think, dude, there was one day she made 90 something trades that day. 90 trades, bro. The quality of those trades goes increasingly down as you take more. It's kind of insane. And what song is this? That's what I'm saying, dude. Shit was mad funny. Less is always more, dude. So, I've never been a honestly, I've never had that issue, and that's just because I don't want to say I've never wanted to trade, but the thought of having to put in way more work than I actually need to make a lot of money had always been like why? Like why would I need to fucking like why do I need to make 90 trades in a day to make the same percentage I would if I just bought one position and held for a while? And that's kind of like my always my underlying thought for a position. Um, and Yeah, it's kind of like for example, when I would enter spreads, I'd probably make more money than I would have taking any type of naked option over and over again, scalping a certain amount of percentage return because I could size more heavily knowing that the probability of me actually winning is going to be a lot higher with a spread than it would be with the naked option. Um, so there are um methods. I know something popular right now is swing trading. A lot of people are like really pushing that shit, which is true. I mean, swing trading is good. I don't know if it's better or worse than day trading or scalping, but um I know a person that trades once a year and probably makes more return than anyone I've ever known outside of like my current group of friends, I guess. Um, Goes to show that you really only need one. But that's like when you're making trading like a hobby, not your life, you know? Trading being your life, like you sit there, look for a trade every fucking day. Dude, that's like so boring to me. That time could be better used purchasing another investment or um, expanding into a different field, I guess. Um, I guess expanding your investments doesn't stop at just trading. I feel like traders are like, "Oh, I'm a trader, so I could literally just trade all the time and make, way more percent return than I can investing into, something else like real estate or fucking another business." Honestly, I think businesses have higher net return than trading will ever. It's just fucking you don't see any net return for a long time. Um, and then I mean, same as for trading, right? For failing traders, people that are fucking losing constantly. Uh, Time could probably be better spent doing something else. And that's only to say like if you're not like trading the right environments, you're just taking a trade to take a trade, etc. Yoshimitsu by Coach Ice. Ah, bro, it's even lagging flipping through Discord channels. Fuck. Dun, 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 dun. Any questions, comments, concerns? You can also think of these as like open forums too, just to talk and ask questions, I guess. I think that's what majority of this content's going to be going forward. Uh, I think we've talked about everything at least through videos. At least all the fucking complicated stuff, the strategy building stuff, we could still go over. Um, but what's the point in building 10 different strategies if you only need one, you know? The one strategy you need to become a millionaire. Absolute gex and play around it. Not clear, don't play. Clear, play. Done. Actually, maybe I'll work on some fucking algo stuff right now. Um, Ow. Mm. Okay. 7-year note auction in 3 to 4 minutes. Oh shit, I didn't know there's shit going on today. Are you suggesting we just keep things simple? Yes. That's weird to say, right? For a dashboard that looks so complicated. Do you need all of these exposures that I use? Fuck no. Do I have them up there? Hell yeah. Um, do you probably only need this module to make a lot of money? Yeah. Do people use footprint chart? Also, yeah, another way to make money if this shit is cluttered like it is right now. So like for example, if I were to just exit, 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 put fucking speed and some fucking footprinty, boom, expand dong. Yesterday wasn't clear on Absolute Gex. I was watching it yesterday, but then the drop out of nowhere, the Gex bars below weren't as big as I thought they were. Blah, 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 any big impact? Yeah. So, were you in the class yesterday? Because this is all stuff we covered yesterday on like what some people were looking out for. I know Matt mentioned earlier that there were flashing neon signs saying short now. I'm pretty sure he was referring to yesterday. Um, actually, this is too wide. But I will be able to. You'll be able to see kind of what observations we went over yesterday. If I were to pull up all the old screenshots, actually, there's no way to show historical stuff on exposures right now on the dashboard. But if you could pull up the screenshots of that time, I would do it for you. But my fucking computer's lagging. Um, and it's making it very hard to flip through channels. I guess $7,000 wasn't enough for this computer. Um, hold on, let me see if I could find it. Not yesterday's stream though. Yesterday's class. We had a Zoom class like at 6 p.m. PST. I'm uploading that right now. It'll be ready in T minus 3 hours. Negative delta rising up. Rise up. Ow. It's time. Step. So what were you guys talking about in chat yesterday about um footprint correlating with GAM exposure in certain instances, like if GAM exposure was negative, and the footprint was showing accumulation of negative deltas, increasing as price increases, like that meant something different than it normally does. I wasn't following along with chat, but I found it interesting that you guys noticed that. Um, Again, I know a lot about exposures, but if there's a correlation that people are seeing that I've never actually tried to study, it interests me a lot. So, I'm curious as to some people's findings. I think it was DB that was like utilizing that in his strategy or something. Big me. Uh, Good morning, Geo. Good morning, Super Econ. How was your morning, motherfucker? Hold up. What's up, motherfuckers? Whoa. Shelly. Shelly. Oh, I got hiccups. Ugh. Dude, this is the most boring fucking stream ever because nothing's happening. I want something to happen. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to think of something that I could change on the footprint chart actually to make this shit more pretty looking. Nice. Good work, Chris. Good work, brother. Why not have your landscaper do your haircut? That's what I do, but then again, I am the landscaper too. You want to do my haircut? So I'm going to get my haircut tomorrow, and it's like in the middle of downtown LA. I go there like once every two, 2 to 3 months. Oh shit. Um, and 'cause I like, I got long hair now, so like I don't trust a barber cutting the top of my head. Only the sides. So I found a barber that knows how to do both. Did anyone catch the drawing I made by the way on the delta footprint chart earlier? Anyone catch that? Anyways, I don't know. You should be up right now if you did. Looks like fucking some boys are up. But yeah, I need to get my haircut. Oh, it looks like the video uploaded. That was fast. Oh. Let me see if this is the right video. Hour and 10 minute recording. Okay, so if you want to know what happened yesterday. Wait, was that the right recording? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't think it was. I don't remember showing uh hold on. No, I think it was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's the right video. Go watch the new upload if you were curious as to what happened yesterday. We kind of went in on it for an hour, and that's kind of why I don't want to explain it now. We kind of fucking took the entire class going over what happened. So, check that shit out, my brother. Um, I'm gonna start making fucking guides though, dude. And I'll like email you guys out guides on like how to trade utilizing the exposures. Cause so if I can keep an eye out on your email, number one, and number two, we'll probably upload those same guides to the actual website, if anything. But um, yeah, cause the shit's complicated. I know, I get it. You don't have to make it complicated though. I think over the last three streams, I've been going over the same type of strategy to use with these exposures and shit. It's like a it's like a fucking like a toy, and you fuck it up, you break it, and it turns into little pieces. Bro, you guys ever built like a fucking Gundam before? Gundams are lit, by the way. Um, you get the little pieces right, and you put it together, and it makes a Gundam. Same thing with trading. You get the little pieces, you put it together, and make a trading strategy. At least pieces that correlate, right? They all gotta fit. Yeah, yeah. Mm, 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 mm. It is complicated, especially for newbies like me. Okay, but I have a question for you then, if it's very complicated, right? Now, let's not take this, right? Let's assume that you see something like this with a large cluster of, around the same size exposures. That's chop, right? Don't trade that. Lesson number one. Lesson number 2. I'm gonna take my hood off for this. Lesson number 2, right? What happens when you start getting an exposure that looks like this? Let's just take this for an instance and say this is ODTE for now, because I'm sure this will clear up the picture a little bit. Now let's say you get something like this, right? Let's see you get something like this on the screen, right? One large ass exposure at 5200. Now this is on a 3-day cycle, but for the moment, let's just imagine that this is ODTE, okay? This is going to act as a magnet and it's going to pull price towards it since this is the largest exposure there is on the price point. And now this only works for the split, right? So you hit split. I'm on delta adjusted. Split has this 5200 has the largest split exposure. This is also called absolute gamma exposure. Absolute gamma exposure acts as a magnet for the market, and price tends to gravitate towards it and then gets pushed away from it, or sometimes it gravitates towards it and accelerates through it in a negative exposure environment, and then it reverts right back to it. So, um, you know, that alone, if you knew that price was going to gravitate towards 5200 between now and sometime in the next 3 days, right? Since this is a 3-day cycle, um, what would you be playing? Would you be playing calls or puts? Now let's imagine that this is ODTE and the time frame got smaller and it looked exactly like this. Would you be playing calls or puts? Spot price is currently 19 points away. That's a 20-point drop potentially that you could catch off of puts. Not very hard in the grand scheme of things to like understand some of this stuff, but like with that alone, knowing that price is going to gravitate towards 5200, like you can make assumptions that are going to increase the probability of any type of trade you're taking. You don't need to enter based off of this information, but now that you know that price is most likely to gravitate towards that 5200 area, you could enter based on any variety of other strategies that you normally use on a day-to-day basis. You don't have to enter based on anything you see here if you don't want to. But I like would be like, oh shit, well, if we're going to be going to 5200 in the next 3 days, I'll probably buy it 4 to 5 day out option or SPX puts or something, and eventually they'll either be in the money or at the money from right now where we're at 20 points away. So I don't know. That's just how I would be looking at that shit right now. Not super complicated. It looks complicated. It looks worse than it is basically. Um, but yeah, that's that's like your quick fucking one two three step guide, I guess. Now, again, this isn't ODTE, so don't actually take it as ODTE. This is a 3-day period, and currently ODTE does not look cash money right now. Um, ODTE definitely doesn't look cash money right now. So, it's looking mighty not like that. So I wouldn't be playing it based on right now, but what I would do was I would start structuring a position around that time period, perhaps. You got 3 days exposures. That's a swing trade. That's a swing trade right there. Or a potential swing trade. You don't have to fucking full port it by any means, but you can get some good money off of it if, even if you're just even slightly right in that direction. You don't even have to go to at the money if you don't want to, you know? But anyways, that's just like how I look at this stuff. Um, it gives me higher probability for what type of options I should be playing. Entries based on other shit sometimes, like I mean footprint chart for example. You see price increasing with negative deltas up here. That's a sign for shorting in my opinion. So oh shit. Or another signal I use a lot for entering a position is a non-VIX reverse or non-VIX spot correlation. So like normally the indexes and the VIX inversely correlate. So VIX goes up, spiders go down, I guess, and vice versa. But in the instance of the last week to you know even last Friday, um, they've been correlating together, which is bad news bears for the fucking market. And every time we've been spot vol correlating, it blows off at the top at the end of the day. So, for example, if I see negative amount of delta exposure accumulating down here, and it doesn't look like this shit show right here, and it looked more like the 3 day period that I was showing you, but for some reason price keeps moving upward, I would just keep adding into a put position to get into that end of day nasty sell off, right? Spot vol correlation. End of the day, it'll probably blow off top and we'll reach the actual amount of accumulation at the bottom. Very simple. Very simple. Honestly, very simple. It's you don't have to make it hard. Do you generally go with at the money cons? So I go with what's going to be in the money at the time of my target, right? So like if 5200 is what I'm expecting price to hit, I'll pick something that's going to go in the money once we hit 5200. So it might be the 5210s, for example, or I'd probably pick the 5205s at this point, right? Because if we hit 5200, I'll be $5 in the money. If we hit 5200, I'll be $10 in the money with the 5210s. It's kind of just like however much you want to go in the money, I guess. That's how I choose my contracts. I go based on whatever's higher likelihood of going in the money. Now, I do keep in mind that sometimes the 5200 can be a 5 to 10 point range. So that's why I said the 5205s or the 5210s. Sometimes the 5210s are just slightly out of the money, just slightly. But for the most part, most of the time, it's like a 5 point range, I guess. Uh, what are premiums generally priced at to be expected for 4 to 5 days out that for that strategy you described? Curious. Now you don't have to pick SPX. I don't really know off the top of my head what those are going to be priced at because that changes day to day based on implied volatility. Generally they're going to be a lot more expensive though than ODTE, and if ODTE is expensive for you, then I wouldn't be playing them. But what you can play is SPY because that's going to be significantly cheaper. I would say like a SPY 4 to 5 day out contract would be anywhere around $400 to $500. Um, but again, you're getting like 5 days of time on it, not 1 day of time, or not even 0 days of time. In comparison to 1 to 1.5 targets for ODTE, what would be target for optimal contract profile when using this strategy? I this motherfucker. Again, you know what I said. It's kind of based on what time frame you're looking at to pick the I wouldn't worry so much about the premium in this case. I would worry about what's going to be in the money from your target. I wouldn't worry about the premium in this case. Um, but oh shit. Oops. Hold on. Turn on the speaker. Um, but yeah, that's I wouldn't worry so much about the premium, just what how to get in the money. If you can get in the fucking money, you don't have to worry about theta, you don't have to worry about a lot of fucking factors. Are you watching stream? Geo pointed it out. Uh are you taking into account the data till Friday? If so, isn't the market closed on Friday? It was just an example. I was just giving an example. I'm not actually giving analysis. It was just like that's why I said imagine this is ODTE because right now the current ODTE picture is muddled with a ton of clustering exposures. I'm not saying to actually get into this position. Um, just an example, guys. Just an example. Hypothetically. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Did that clear up the picture at all? Like at all for like cuz I'm trying to like nail it down for you guys. Um yeah, just an example of like what you should be looking at in order to get into a position. Um to be honest, I probably won't be trading till fucking Monday. But yeah, dude. Um I just want to clear up Alright, I want to show you guys that this shit is not as hard as it looks. It's fucking easy, in fact. It has to be easy for me to be able to wake up, glance at the dashboard, and be like, okay, I'm taking puts, or okay, I'm taking calls. It has to be easy. Um, there's no way I could fucking glance at the dashboard and do that with doing a bunch of fucking math in my head. Um, so maybe back in the olden days when fucking we didn't have a 10-second poll on the exposures, I had to manually insert the script and then change the data. Um, why? Why what exactly? Why? Why is it easy? Or in the Sunday newsletter, was the data aggregated till Friday or Thursday? Friday. What time frame to look for on negative delta or positive delta? I look at the 15 minute. You don't need to. I mean, you can make trade. I look at the 15 minute because typically, the 15 minutes going to give larger moves. What if the indices have different areas of interest? I only look at SPX. So I'm not looking at any other indices. I only trade SPX really. Um, SPX, SPY, and ES all move the same. Generally, all the indices move the same anyways. Um, so areas of interest based on different indices don't really matter. Q's higher than spot, SPY higher than spot, SPX lower than spot as an example. Uh, so in an instance like this, you're just going for general direction over the next either whatever time period you're looking at. Regardless of where the spot price actually is, yeah, according to all the different indices, they're all going to move in the same direction once it's time to actually drill down or pump up. Um, so that doesn't really matter where spot is at the current moment. You might find higher risk to reward in some indices than others by playing them, especially if like for example, maybe lower than spot as an example for one indice might be lower risk to reward than fucking taking a SPY contract to the same point of interest. You don't really have to read into that too much if you don't want to, but because I think it kind of got complicated a little bit by asking these types of questions. But uh, basically, different indices at different points are going to change the risk to reward of the actual position when it moves. But I mean, if you're just playing any type of indice, you should generally make money. Um, why are you going to wait until Monday to trade? Honestly, just 'cause I want to. Nothing really data wise or anything. Just I normally trade 5 times a month anyway, so I think this is like gonna be my fourth. So I'm actually a little bit behind schedule. But yeah, it's just not like not any particular reason. Um, normally would one aggregate data on a day that it's closed? Yes, because if there's no data to be taken, it'll just sift it out anyways, if that makes sense. You feel me, dog? We got footprint on stream, baby? Hell yeah, baby. Got you. It's all because of you. I was talking about you on stream, buddy. DB Lord Chungus. I was talking about the correlation you were trying to find with negative and positive exposure and footprint. But you weren't here to listen to me, unfortunately. Tragic. Mm. It's all good, man. It's all good in the hood. Um, bro, the more I look at Twitter, the more I want to fucking delete it. Daddy's here now. Shut the fuck up. Um, I was just talking about like how you were saying that negative delta accumulating in an uptrend in a negative environment is different from a positive environment, a positive gamma exposure environment, and negative delta accumulating in an uptrend on the footprint. And that means different things. And I thought it was pretty exciting that people are finding different correlations with the data that I never had thought to look at. So I appreciate the hard work you're putting in. Um, what time frame do you look for on footprint? I look at the 15 minute personally. Some people look at the 5, but I look at the 15. Um, yes, it does. I feel you, my brother. Feel you too, my brother. Uh, was I right or even close? I don't know. That's what backtesting's for. I have yet to test it out myself, but it's something I'm looking at now. So thank you for pointing that out, but I'll let you know how well it correlates. Could you play short at Gex Flip at 52.30? Let me see. Assuming you're talking about raw exposure. Yeah, you probably could, I would say. Normally, Gex flips can be seen as just hard supports or resistances depending on where spot is. Um, yeah, you could though, most def. Ugh. Take my sweater off. Ugh. Um, I think I'm gonna end the stream here soon. As we talked about before, I'm gonna start keeping these to like an hour 30. Yeah, check. No. Um, Last week the deltas were much smaller, but the moves were instantaneous. Uh, big deltas resulted in pretty big spikes. Interesting. Oh hell nah. Make it clap 2 times. Shut the fuck up. Ugh. No problem, bro. Ah. Ugh. Um. Oh, well. Interesting how the viewers increase as I'm about to go offline. Hold up, you guys want to see the new screens though? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Check this out. Boom. Whoa. Can you explain why Gex Flip this morning didn't act as support? Honestly, there is no reason as to why it did or didn't. Number one, I wasn't up. Number two, it's just a probability of it acting as a supporter resistance. That's just the basic concept of what Gex flip is. There are chances when it doesn't. There are chances when it does. Similar to why doesn't a breakout always break out, I guess. Looks like 2001 MTV ad. That's what I'm going for, baby. Throwbacks. Was that Jerome? That was Jerome. You want to see Jerome again? Hold on. The meeting. Yeah. It's Jerome and a bunch of other people, I guess. And then me. I got that shit on. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That's what I'm saying, bro. Lamau. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Dude, I might head to the gym early, honestly. Once stream ends, I might just go straight to the gym from here. We trade sideways before GDP. Is there something else happening? I thought like the bond auction or some shit was happening like 30 minutes ago. We got another thing happening. Ugh. Um. All right. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Um. Oh shit. Hold up. One more question. That actually cleared up a lot about differentiating when to target what type of contracts and when to use close to the in the money targets versus when sizing for zero and when to average back into trade analysis. Your for sure, with the persistent questions pushed out a great hypothetical and then the answers cleared up a bunch. Thank you for answering when frustrated. I wasn't frustrated, but I will say, like, it's not as hard as you guys make it out to be, right? None of this shit is really that hard. It just looks hard. It's like you look at a formula, right? You look at a math formula in math class, and you're like, wow, that is a gargantuan fucking linear algebra shit that I want to go home and shoot myself. But then you're like, okay, well, values A, B, C, D, E, F, G mean this. So all I have to do basically now is some simple math, maybe not so simple math, plug in the values, solve the equation. It's not that hard once you have the values, you know? Like, um, maybe that was a complicated answer, but um, baseline is it's not as hard as a lot of people make it out to be. The beauty of it all is I can tell like I know when not to trade and I know when to trade. And that is the underlying factor as to why most, if not all, traders fail. They don't know when to trade. They just fucking trade because they think it's a good option, I guess. But do you weight train? I do weight train. I weight train. I do cardio. I do a bunch of different shit. Um, so yeah. How do you plan on filling the gamma hole? Yeah, I plan on filling the gamma hole off stream. Good stuff. No you. All right, guys. I'm done. Done. If you haven't, follow the social medias on here. Um, tweet tweet something about what you learned today at me. DM me on Twitter if you have any questions. Not on Discord. There's too many scammers. Aside from that, everyone have a good day. Don't get caught in the chop. And make things simple, right, for yourself. Gracias. No problem. No problem. No problem, guys.